Miles needs me at City Hall.
What's good, everybody? It's me, K3B, King 3 the Beast. And we are back on this Spider-Man 2. One thing, y'all, they keep talking about in this game, talking about protons, neutrons, and things that we elect to bring in our lives, electrons.
Good news. OG Spider-Man looks to be, finally, back to his senses, free of that black suit. Bad news. Same reports that whatever that black suit was may now be spreading through parts of the city. The two connected, maybe, but right now isn't the time for speculation. It's the time for action. We're getting scattered reports of folks going missing. Our favorite subway worker, Dennis, is running a database of missing persons. Check the description for details. Let's crowdsource this, everyone. Get as much data in there as we can. We can't leave the protection of New York just to the Spider-Man anymore. Let's be heroes.
Hey, I've got some news on our mysterious...
Sorry, be right back. Give it to me, Genki.
I'll call you right back.
Where were we, Genki?
Hey, I've got some news on our mysterious bot. This third party...
Gotta do a thing. 1 sec. Symbiotes. Can't let those people get hurt. Hope I'm not intruding. Never. Let's do this.
I'm just everywhere. But
Let me help with that. Hey, I've got some news on our mysterious bots. This third-party ping is coming from far away. Like, millions of miles far.
Like, from space? No, they must be scrambling their location or something.
Yeah. I think I can get to the source if you find just a few more. Whoever's doing this, I want to shake their hand.
Man, I thought I was gonna get that last hit in.
Ah, hubris. It defeats us all.
But you gotta be careful who you elect to come inside your circle. You feel me? You gotta be careful about who you elect to come into your life, like how we elect government officials. You don't know what exactly they're gonna bring into your life. You know, they might say they're gonna do things, but you have to make sure. You have to do your research, you know? A lot of us will take people's word for it. We always give people the benefit of the doubt, right? We always look for the best in the people that we admire. And we're skeptical of people that don't look like us or act like us, right?
One of these days, a robot is gonna laugh at my jokes.
We got to be careful about who isn't positive in our lives. And it's not just about being positive for a certain amount of time. It's about being consistently going into the right direction. That's positive. Not how you feel, but how they act and how their actions are. You know? Actions. Because people put on a good show. Some people don't like the show, but the actions are quality, right? A lot of people want to be fooled. You know, a lot of people want to be manipulated. Many people want to be manipulated. They want to be tricked.
Cultists. Looks like they're keeping watch on that scrapyard nearby. And there's some burned up papers about Oscorp. I better get down there. Great. They're still setting up. But this doesn't look like an Oscorp property. What are they...
The Crimson Hour won't be long now, my embers. Can you feel it? The unworthy will. Soon enough.
All those innocent people. Gotta disable these bombs before they can hurt the civilians in those buildings. I can do this.
Bombs can be disarmed at a range. Beware nearby enemies while disarming bombs. A lot of people, y'all.
So this is the Crimson Hour. Burning Brooklyn and everyone in it to the ground.
Did you pull the switch?
Just got back from it.
A lot of people, y'all,
We're still on time.
They're confused.
like to do tricks for treats. A lot of people love those that just do tricks.
Their houses, walking the streets, ignoring the signs that we all see.
People love clowns. They love people to do anything for a quick buck, right? But we don't look at it that way. People like, well,
Too late to try to evacuate everyone.
it's content, right?
Top bomb alone could take out the entire... Sneaking around isn't that much fun anymore.
A lot of people like content.
The Fool's Beacon has arrived.
They hit him!
The full beacon has finally shown its face. Wonderful.
Sometimes content isn't good content, you know? Just like all money isn't good money.
And enjoy your bill.
But everybody like quick treats, right? They like candy. They like it sweet. They don't want to work hard for things.
Bombs? It's hard to focus on two things at once.
But trick or treat is every day. People will put on a show, put on masks, put on costumes, just to get the treat they want. They love get rich quick schemes, tricks. They don't figure out anything difficult in life to get what they really need in life, you know? It's all about fun, being happy. People don't understand the work it is to have a joy in life. They're joyful about the work that you put in. But most people are just happy about the results. Most people are just happy about the results. You gotta put the work in life. Cannot be always about the end results. You have to learn how to handle the process in life. Because if your process is off, your results will be off.
Why are the bombs going offline?
Great. Yuri. I take it you haven't changed your mind!
About saving lives? No! You?
Nope! Still not a fan of killing people!
A lot of people will do the easiest way to get their point across or get to what they really want in life, you know? Even if it causes more issues in life.
How many bombs are left?
They don't really care.
I disarmed 4 of them!
They don't really care if it hurts others, as long as their agenda is, you know, taken care of in life. a real leader, a real plan
Good thing I'm
is
stopping it back.
so precise that it doesn't really affect anybody else. People always want to be noticed, right? They always want to be seen. But if you can get your money in private, you know, who doesn't want to get money in private?
You gonna wet
You get your money in private and not have everybody in your business, right? It's ideal. There's a lot of people out here that makes money without the whole world knowing. But people really want attention. They really don't want to make money, you know? People want affection. They want all the public stuff. They want to be seen.
When we're done here.
You can look for my life. Stolen in the hospital.
People want recognition, you know? There's ways to get your point across in life. The ways to get your livelihood without even being noticed. Like there are a lot of scientists out here in the world that makes a lot of money and you don't even know they exist, you know? You enjoy their products, you enjoy their work, you enjoy their research, but you don't know who they are. But a lot of people just want to be somebody instead of someone, you know? They want to be a body, seen, instead of a number that's kept private, right? People don't want people to know what's in their bank account, but they want you to be, they want to be known by how many followers they have and how many likes they get, but they want to keep their financials private, right?
This doesn't have to get ugly again.
Apparently it does.
The only number that matters is the one that no one sees. Your currency, you know? So a lot of people like to flash cash, and that's just part of it that falls off the tree. It doesn't flow. When it gets to cash, that's an end. Cash is where it ends. Cash is what you spend and burn. You don't replenish cash unless you put it back into the system to invest it, right? And it goes back into the flow.
We do it? Did we actually do it? Oh, tell me. It's gonna hit the tankers.
You've stopped trains before, right?
People like to stop the flow of things, right? Like we gotta stop the flow of this train.
No brakes. Great. Not working! Got any ideas?
We derail it.
How are we supposed to do that?
You gotta derail something, get it off track, so it won't mess up everything, right? But to derail things, sometimes it causes more problems than good as well. But it's gonna cause a mess, but not as a big of a mess, you know, as it could have done. And life damages they always happen. You gotta be able to save things and do things and limit the amount of damage. And that takes more time, more effort, more work that most people don't think about doing. They just want to get what they got to do done, no matter the cost. They don't care about the cost.
New prophecy.
They got those burns on them, all those scars, like the Joker, right? Just want to see the world burn.
Before you and I met, one of my embers told me about his work
Embers.
at Oscorp and this treatment that they had discovered.
They always got names for their
Who cares,
followers,
right?
MAGAs, Embers,
Fancy suit that can
gang
make
members.
big,
They all got
strong.
nicknames, all that kind of
It's just
stuff.
another case
Weird.
of the unworthy trying to cheat death and play God. That's what I thought too. But when devils attack the city, like I prophesied, and Oscorp sent out some of this treatment for safekeeping.
Pouring toxic on them, right?
It was meant.
Gasoline, flammable stuff. It's crazy that people that do wrong and do evil, they always prophesize and think that they're doing a service when they're the ones that doing the injustice by making an imbalance in life for no reason.
Power rolls over this earth. It shall bring truth.
His truth, because he doesn't like what's going on in the world, right? A lot of people want to destroy harmony. They want to destroy unity, and they always want to separate things and have peace. But when you have peace and one side has an advantage, the other side is going to try to scheme and catch up. And that creates bread, right? Ketchup is red, bloodshed, or pain, or fire, rage, passion. When there's an advantage and people want your advantages, it causes passion, it causes heat, it causes friction, and someone always plots to get ahead, plots to get back in front, right? Teamwork, when you are unable to do for yourself, right?
He's gone.
It matters.
He'll go underground just like last time, but I'll find him.
You could have killed him, but you saved me instead.
Choices in life.
I told you, I'm trying to save the most lives. And you still do that pretty well. You gonna turn me in now? I'll let you know when I find him.
The Flame wanted that train derailed, so he could get a symbiote. At least we stopped him from taking innocent lives in the process. Hey, Yuri. Do you want help tracking down the Flame?
Thanks, but I need some time to myself. Besides, we've taken down a good chunk of his operation, so he'll be going back to the drawing board. I'll start checking his old aliases. Archie Abel, Walter Wackman, Cletus Cassidy. But this could take months, maybe even years.
I'll be ready when you've got something.
Thanks.
I couldn't turn her in after she saved me. Maybe I...
Life, y'all. We all our choices. That's how it is sometimes, right? Someone did something for you back in the day, you return a favor. Everybody's like, well, it's not fair.
Folks, you're not
What he gotta say?
this, but as always here, it is absolute truth. Gooey black monsters have begun popping up around the city. I repeat, monsters are in our city, propagating and disseminating to ends unknown. We've heard numerous accounts of missing persons, families torn apart, friends and loved.
I'm gonna fight Spider-Man with my last breath! Got him!
Come on! You had to know I'd be here sooner or later. Show him what's what, Spider-Man!
That's crazy.
And stay down! But like, seriously, please.
Watching you take them down was something else. My knees hurt just watching you.
Your knees hurt. That's crazy. Well, that's what I was saying, y'all. You do favors for people, and they feel obligated to be loyal to you, right? A lot of people will take advantage of that. A lot of people will take advantage of that. That's why they do for people. So they can always be in people's good graces and hide the fact that they do evil behind closed doors. A lot of people donate when they about to get in trouble. A lot of people just with a lot of money, they just make sure they give back to the community, just randomly, right? And they always write it off as tax cuts and like tax write-offs and stuff like that. And they were like, well, I gave back to the community, just in case they, you know, mess up in life. It always looks good on their resume, like community service, like how you have to have community service to go on a college resume. It's certain ways to play this game of life that I'm actually understanding that they taught us in high school. That a lot of people, they always think that they didn't teach us nothing in school when they actually taught us how everything works in life.
In another life, I totally would have rocked this look.
They taught us everything we, you know, kindergarten through 12th grade. It's just the fact that people don't pay attention. You stay involved, you stay doing community service, you stay donating your time, money, effort into things, to invest in things, because you never know when you need a lifeline. You never know when you need a second chance, like battle royales. You never know when you need a second chance. You never know when you need a valuable teammate to respawn you, to bring your life back. You know what I mean? Someone that's credible, that can actually reshape and remold you to help you have another chance in life. But life is like a battle royale. You go out, you hunt, you scavenge, you gather things that you need as weapons, the keys to help you through life. And you use your skills and your talents that, you know what I mean, with your teammates, your family.
Better check it out.
But a lot of people, they go in this thing solo and are poor communicators.
As if it wasn't horrifying enough.
Poor communicators, right? And they end up getting ambushed or getting overthrown, or, you know,
Clean this place up.
getting knocked.
Can't let up. Gotta save these people.
Like right now, we're basically in the final circle. I'm by myself, no teammates. But people don't look at life like a video game, right? People can't really comprehend how life is a video game, and how video games are basically training for life. They give us the actual understanding of how life works. See, I got knocked. Went into war by myself. It'd be like that, ill-equipped. But we gonna try again. Definitely gonna try again.
Can't let up. Gotta save these people.
It's like, you never know, man. People be under the influence of things. People don't really understand the truth when they hear it, you know?
Just a little while longer.
gotta survive, huh? Whoa. Whoa. That's crazy. 3 seconds, huh? Kaboom.
Yes.
People be in such a rush to get what they want in life, right? They get cranky, right? People be thirsty for love instead of finding love or like finding water to cool themselves down. They just be in heat, passion, right?
All right, updates. Just found a fascinating research blog from a top Morningside professor. She's calling the creatures we're seeing throughout the city symbiotes because they live symbiotically with their host.
See, symbiotic to a host, their influence.
This is scary. This is real. But keep courage.
Spirit, right?
Check the description for
They have the spirit of the person that influenced them.
The Spider-Men are out there fighting.
Like a lot of people are influenced by their mothers, by their brothers, by their cousins, you know, because they got things that they want in life. So they gonna copy them in order to think they gonna get what they have. You know what I mean? They act a certain way because they feel like life is gonna be easier that way, right? That's pride. People are prideful of the body. They want what the body has. They want those type of advantages in life. You know? People don't think and come up with their own way of life, their own way of thinking. Or when they do, they simplify life instead of actually expand life, you know? And when you simplify what they came up with, the foundation of what they discovered, you know, isn't true. It isn't justified. It isn't pure.
Get somewhere safe as soon as you can.
You always come through, Spidey.
Who you allow in your mind through the music, sound, or movement with your eyes and that you feel with your body? It matters, man. Those senses, touch, you know, what you feel, not even with your body, but with your mind, with your insides, your gut. That stuff matters. What you see, what you dream, your visions, the thoughts that people put in your head, the future that they, you know, try to make you see. You know what I mean? The dreaming, their thoughts, the fears that they put in your mind. All that stuff matters. The people that influence you, you need to be careful about what you allow in your life.
How about a timeout?
You have to be careful about what you really allow in your life. If you don't be careful, don't be careful, they'll have you out here looking foolish like a monster in the world, you know? Whoa. Calling you all kinds of names and whatnot.
Where'd those symbiotes come from?
There's just more coming, huh? more influence, more people in the street, more people about that street life. They like it outside. Cardi B's and all that causing ruckus. All the girls rule the world. All the music and themes, all the trendy things that are popular at the time, right? Influencing people. Trick-or-treaters every day. You got a lot of people are mothers and fathers to your kids and to adults. They think that, you know, they're idols. You feel me? They got idols out here. And they want to be just like their idols. But they don't understand the spirit, you know what I mean? The power behind those words. They don't understand who actually wrote those words, and they just reading off of a script, reading lyrics that they memorized, that they truly didn't write. But people just like what sounds good, look good, and they think it's gonna be good. But looks and sounds and all that stuff can be deceiving. It can be misdirection because the source matters. The source matters than anything. The place where it came from. The place where it came from. Like you can have food, right, that comes from a horrible restaurant that got rats infested and everything, but the food comes to your house looking good. But when it goes into your body, what it does, it destroys your system. It destroys your system.
There's an ambulance nearby. I can take you to it.
Same thing with people.
Thank you.
The way they cook up life, the way they, you know, process things, the way what they marinate and deliver things to you in life may not mix well with your body, may not mix well with your soul, may destroy your spirit or destroy your mood.
You're doing great.
Right? But we only think physical when it comes to consumption of things. But words matter, information matters, and when they give you false things, it does false things to your body. When they give you things that don't matter, it basically put fluff in your body.
Bless you, Spider-Man.
A lot of people's words and actions, they don't really hold any type of weight, you know? They don't hold weight. But we don't really care about things. It's like we eat popcorn all day and snacks. They be like, oh, she's how that saying go, oh, I'm a whole snack. You don't want a snack in your life. You don't want to snack your whole life. You want something that can be fulfilling. You want to fulfill life with purposeful things.
Allow me to set the stage. A train line in Brooklyn. Presumably precious containers carrying commodities that we rely on. Spider-Man and that new vigilante. Oh, did I just spoil the play? Can you see where this is going? I feel sorry for anyone awaiting a shipment today. It's not coming. You know who to thank. Explosions rocked the line. Trains were derailed, almost colliding with an apartment complex. A local community group was injured. The followers of the flame, I'm not here to judge, were mercilessly attacked by Spider-Man. From the rumblings I've heard...
He don't have all this information, right? And he basically he's backing up the bad guys. But he doesn't know that. He just want to have something to blame Spider-Man with because he doesn't like him. That influence, right? That influence alone can cause people to think wrongly of these people that are actually doing justice. You know, that's pride. Pride and honor are two different things. A lot of people are prideful in this world. And they're not a part of anything besides themselves.
Okay, clear for now.
Like I'm doing an honorable job of making sure that the city is a safe place to be. While a prideful thing is just to make sure that what you got going on works, no matter if it hurts the city. A lot of people will take away from things. They don't add to the betterment of things. They might disguise it for a while to make sure that it's good for them, but I mean good for everybody, but they don't care as long as it benefits them. And that's what a lot of people, and that's what a lot of things, they don't care as long as it benefits them and their views and their morals and what they want in life. We gotta understand that we are all connected, right? Just because you're not a proton in someone's life, you can be neutral in someone's life. But if you elect something inside your life, you gotta make sure you know what it is. Because that electron that you allow in your life could be negative and throw your whole equation off, throw your whole nucleus off, throw your whole core off, throw your whole insides off, and then you start developing things inside of you that don't belong. Because of whatever your mind thinks it becomes. People are like parasites, you know? You gotta understand that. People are like snakes. Snake is nothing but a big worm. Snake ain't nothing but a big worm. A lot of people have the energy of what a leech. What's like leeches? Cancer, right? It's like an ivy, a vine, like poison ivy. It attaches inside your body, like how people attach outside your body, and they bring you nothing good. They just there because you got something good going on in your life, and they just hanging around like that Beetlejuice meme. Bring you nothing good, but most people, they enjoy company. A lot of people are bad company.
I'm so tired.
You know? A lot of people are bad company. It's entertaining for a while, but you need someone that pours into you with purified love, just like you pure love into them, and y'all cleanse each other as well. And you don't just keep the cup half full, you overflow it. Overflow the cup in abundance. That's abundance, overflowing the love. But a lot of people will just do what? Turn up the heat. A lot of people will just turn up the heat. And when you turn up the heat, you evaporate the love. You burn through cash, you burn through things, and it leaves a smell. It leaves a bad smell when you burn through things, and you melt things, and you destroy things, and you burn down your house that you build, your foundation. Building it through sticks, people, building it through straw, just spirit. You need to have something solid. A lot of people don't have anything solid in life. And then when people come and whistle blow, you feel me, and speak on rumors or truth that you hide, the wind is like the big bad wolf. Everybody want to cry wolf, you know? But what they have don't really last. It's not solid. This thing with my tail right now. Whoa.
Good job. Even if you are getting slow.
I see.
No, I'm not.
She's still not gonna get the high five, huh? Hey man, it be like that sometimes. She looking out for herself. Gotta understand that. Take people a long time when they get hurt. People just burn for the passion. They burn for the thrill, the excitement. You know what I mean? They're just itching. All these things that we say, I'm itching for some excitement. I'm burning through cash. You not have no flow. All this stuff that we can't really stand when it's not alliteration, figurative speech. We say about things that we do, right? That can't be good. It can't be good. You need balance in life, but you also need something that can cleanse your words, cleanse your mind, cleanse your spirit.
There! That person's in trouble!
But that same thing that cleanses you, that same person that helps you, that you can vent to, right? Vent, let off steam so that you won't be built up inside you. You gotta be the same for them. You have to return the favors. If you don't return the favor, there's an imbalance. And when there's an imbalance, that's when issues start. Too much of a good thing, it's real. You become dependent on that good thing, right? But then they get tired of you.
I was wondering if this could get any harder.
But when you get tired of you, it's always their fault, right? It's always their fault. Because they're tired of your nonsense, they're tired of your ways. You expect love to always be there for you, but if you don't return it back to love, right? Don't return the favor back to love, love will stop knocking at your door. If people just gave you the passion that you gave them, you wouldn't like that.
Those symbiotes come from.
But most people don't think outside the box. A lot of people only think inside about themselves and about what benefits them the most. And it's like everybody right now, they're on this trend. Hunters and symbiotes. It's like Nicki Minaj fans and Cardi B fans are here fighting over the internet.
Everyone clear on what we learned today?
Or gangs, right?
Sneak up on spiders.
Different influences. Going against each other, battling on the internet. You know, you got people that are pro Haley Bailey, right? Then you got people that are pro with DDG, and yet, you know, they're causing issues on the internet.
Harry's been busy. Yeah. Well, good thing the cleanup crew's here.
Cleaners crew here, yeah.
Somehow worse than I thought. No sign
This
of
is
Harry.
crazy.
He has to be here.
Harry let the other folks handle his business, right? That's what it is. Like our president, Donald Trump. While the country's locked down out the government and we got issues, he's out in Asia. Instead of actually doing what he said he was gonna do, right?
They're trying to evacuate onto the roof.
Instead of doing what he said he was gonna do, and being the president, being the leader, and doing his job, and getting them in a room to come up with a deal that's best for the country. Instead, they want the advantage. They want their way, you know? When you are in a position to serve, not benefit. And that's what office is about. That's what public service is about, to serve. Many people don't want to serve, they want to be served. They want to feel superior, you know? Got a lot of bad bosses out here.
But it's not sounding good in there.
We're working on it.
A lot of people that don't know how to lead properly, you know? They just want to get theirs and have people set them up for greatness, you know? We got to understand those type of things when we elect officials or when we have people in power or you know, make someone a captain or make someone our coach? Can they make you better? A great leader, a great teammate is someone that can make you better.
We good to open the door?
Not someone that promises you things and they over promise and they under execute things. You gotta look at people's track record in life, you know. But we always, you know, things that sound good, they look good. Like Dion said, if you look good, you play. You know, all that looking don't matter. All that talking don't matter. Only thing that really matters is how you perform and what you produce in the product that comes out of your actions. You can say what you want to say in life, but what you produce is who you are. What comes out of your words and your actions over time is who you are. Can you stop the bleeding, or does the bleeding continue to go and you benefit from the bleeding? Like he said in an interview that he does good in bad markets. So why would we want someone that can only produce bad markets so he can benefit, instead of actually make it good so everybody can benefit? We have those type of people in this world that are very selfish, and they'll put on a mask, they'll put on a good costume, they'll put on a great show, but everything they produce is horrific. It's horrible, and it makes it a horror film. You get what I'm saying? We don't have the type of people in this world that want to do the extra work to help others, you know? We have a lot of people that just looking for help themselves. And we have to teach people that are willing to learn, but also give assistance to those that are incapable of doing things for themselves or have learning disabilities. And that don't even mean that they're disabled. It's just that some people just not willing to learn. And if the government is there for the people, we the people, then the government should help those people at least have some type of decent life. Not an amazing life, but if you want something great for your life, you have to go earn that yourself. But just living and having day-to-day assistance, yeah, they should have assistance. They should have SNAP. They should have WIC. They should have all this stuff. You shouldn't take things away that are working. But because you want to force people out in the workforce for beneficial reasons, that makes no sense. So all these people out here struggling. You feel me? And when you have people that struggle, they're going to try to find the quickest way to get to where they want to go. And that is not always good. They're going to find the quickest scheme, the quickest tricks that will just destroy everything around you. You feel me? To get where they go. That's how bad neighborhoods happen. That's how poverty happens. People, they can't do for themselves, so what they come up with, they use their minds in unproductive ways and produce bad results. And it comes with negative outcomes in the world. But we'll definitely catch you on the next one, man. I'm out.